Yes, hello and welcome back to the channel, and yeah, it's finally happened. I've hit 1,000 subscribers, and I want to start off by saying a massive thank you to every single one of you out there. You've really supported me over the last 14 months. I've had so much fun making all of these videos, and I'm going to continue to do it, and it's all down to you guys. Whenever you start a YouTube channel, it is always difficult. You never know exactly how people are going to react to what you're uploading. But all I've done is just upload what I enjoy doing, and so far the comments you guys have been giving me have been so positive, and like I say, I've had such a fun time making all these videos for you. On top of that, I have to say, since starting the Discord server, I've met some absolutely brilliant people. You guys are fantastic. I've had a great time drifting with you online, and long may it continue. So hopefully we'll get some new people over into that Discord server, and we'll broaden our group a little bit more. But what this video is all about is giving something back to you guys. Now obviously it's only a very small YouTube channel. I don't get paid anything whatsoever for doing this. I just really enjoy doing it. So don't expect a mega prize at the end of this. However, what I thought I would do is stick together a competition, and rather than like most YouTubers do, put loads of false prizes out and whatever else, I've just gone for something simple, something I can afford. And like I say, it's a way of giving back to you, just to show my appreciation for everything you have done for me over the last 14 months. Now on this channel, I mainly look at GT Sport, which is probably why most of you are here, so I figured it would make sense to do the competition involving that game. The idea has all stemmed actually from a video that I saw on YouTube, not from me, but from someone else that I'm subscribed to. And I'm going to link that video down in the description, because although I'm going to talk to you about it today, it's probably worth just watching that video to give yourselves a little bit of background on what this competition's all about. So, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, this is all revolving around something called Sanpatsu, which I say in my most glorious of Essex accents. I'm not going to attempt to do a Japanese accent because I'll just end up offending everyone. This is a drifting competition that's held in only 3 places actually in Japan, and one of those is within GT Sport, and that's Tsukuba. Roughly translated, Sanpatsu actually means 3 motion, and basically it's the art of getting from one corner to another, but just in 3 motions. To help me explain this a little bit better, I've put together, well, I suppose, something that I suppose you could call an animation, but obviously my skills are a little bit lacking when it comes to that side of things, as you'll see in a minute. But hopefully this should definitely help while I'm talking to you in describing exactly what you need to do for this competition. So here we have the track layout for Tsukuba, and don't worry, there's only one little section we're actually going to need for this competition, so let's get rid of the bit we don't need. And what you're left with is basically just the start-finish line and the corner leading into it and out of it. So as I said before, the idea behind this is to get from one end to the other in 3 motions. So effectively what you want to be doing is drifting all the way around that first corner onto the straight, then effectively you're going to switch back halfway down the straight and then switch back again to take that final right hand turn all the way to the end, making up your 3 motions. This should all be completed in one continuous drift, and car choice is going to play the biggest part for yourselves, I would suggest. Now I've played around with this with the various cars, and you definitely need a fair amount of power, or certainly a specific gear ratio, to get all the way down to the end of that straight. The handbrake is very useful, and also bear in mind you can use as much of the track as you want to. If you're using the grass, it's not an issue whatsoever. However, when it comes to scoring, this may affect how people view your run. What you're watching now on the screen is some of my various runs that I've done using different cars. It's just to give you an idea of what I'm actually looking for here. When it comes to scoring this competition, it's going to be well and truly out of my hands. I actually want to throw that out to you guys in the community. So once I've had all of your videos submitted and I compile them together, I'll put out another video in which you guys will actually be able to vote in the comment section who your favourite is, and then from that, whoever gets the most votes obviously wins the competition. When it comes to the voting, it should be really simple. You're only looking at one thing, and that is the style. That is the most important thing here. Whichever drift is most pleasing to you is the one you should be voting for. Now, in the event that there is a tie and I get the same number of votes for 2 different people, that will actually then come down to my vote, and I will vote on whichever livery I believe is best. So I would like anyone actually submitting to use their own liveries, not one taken from the store. And at the end of the competition, if we do need to go down that route, I will then ask you to actually upload that to your discovery page within GT Sport, so that we can see that it's your own, and obviously if anyone would like to use it, they can do. The prize that's actually up for grabs is an official PlayStation 4 Dualshock 4 version 2 controller. It's in camouflage. The reason I picked that is actually because I primarily use one of these at home, and I figured it's one of my favourite ones, so I'd give you guys the opportunity to win it. When it comes to actually submitting your entry for the competition, there's a couple of rules I need you guys to follow. First of all, you need to be subscribed to me here on the channel. And then secondly, I need you to use the comment section down below to write your PSN name and the fact that you want to enter. You then have 2 weeks from the date that I uploaded this video to submit something. Now, the beauty of this is obviously you can go away and practice as much as you want. You can get your car set up how you want and get your livery sorted exactly the way you want it. The best way to record the footage that you actually need is to just set up a time trial on Tsukuba. It actually starts you exactly where you need to start this run from anyway, so it's very easy to just keep restarting it without having to drive miles around the track each time. When you get a run that you're very happy with, what you need to do is make sure you save the replay, which is a button in the top left hand corner after you finish the run. That will then be saved onto your profile on GT Sport. If you then shoot back over onto YouTube to your original comment that you put down underneath the video, and just let me know the time and the day that you actually recorded the run you want to use, I will then go onto your profile and actually take that replay and add that to the collection, and I'll make sure it's submitted with the others when I put the next video up. I will just say again though, please make these replays as short as you possibly can, no more than 2 laps. It just takes forever for me to download them and then trawl through them all to get the correct bit. If you do have any questions whatsoever about this competition, again, just use the comment section down below to let me know and I will try and answer them. I've tried to make this as easy as I possibly can. Now, as I'm recording it and trying to say it all, it sounds really complicated, but it isn't really. Just go on there, time trial, record a good run that you're happy with, and then hopefully people will vote for you and you'll win the controller. Good luck everyone, and once again a massive thank you to you all for all the support that you've given me over the last year and a bit. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you all on the next one.